What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So Tyson Fury is alluding to the fact that this could possibly be his last fight. He could possibly only have 3 more fights. He says he's gonna be very, very active in the year 2019. He only wants to have 3 more fights, and he don't see himself really going past having 3 fights at this point in time. He stated that he wants to be active this year, and that's it. It's like he having an exit plan. We know that Tyson Fury, at this point in time, man, Tyson Fury is wishy-washy, to say the best. Tyson Fury could turn around today and say, I want to fight all the champions, and then tomorrow Tyson Fury says something totally different. And Tyson Fury is, he's cool with himself. So, Tyson Fury just may choose, listen, this is it. So he says he's going to be real active. He's selling Tom Schwartz, stating that Schwartz is a very, very dangerous opponent. He has a lot of high knockout ratio. And if he's not careful, meaning himself, Tyson Fury, if he's not careful, then he could find himself being knocked out by Tom Schwartz. So he said he's very focused on Tom Schwartz. And he just wants to be active. And then 3 fights in, he could possibly say goodbye to the sport of boxing and then call it quits and retire. I don't think Tyson Fury truly loves boxing. As a matter of fact, I know Tyson Fury doesn't love boxing. Tyson Fury is doing boxing because him staying active, him staying in shape, him working out and things of that nature keeps his mental state intact. And that's the whole reasoning for Tyson Fury coming back to the sport of boxing, point blank and period. So with that said, Tyson Fury is not motivated to be a champion. Tyson Fury is not motivated to be undisputed, to beat Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, anything of the sort. That's why Tyson Fury didn't mind not accepting a rematch with Deontay Wilder. It doesn't bother him. And my hat goes off to Tyson Fury. Because being a person that has struggled with that, with depression and mental health, if that's what gets you by in life, then you do that. You do that. You excel at that. And my sentiments are that Tyson Fury is using the sport of boxing to keep his mental health intact. It's not about the sport of boxing. It's not about money. It's not about being a champion. It's not about being the best. It's not about beating Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua. It's simply about staying in shape for Tyson Fury, staying active, working out. That keeps him grounded mentally, and that's his focus. You can see it, a person that's dealt with it, you become, in a sense, you become obsessed with the thing that makes you feel better. You understand? And what makes Tyson Fury feel good and what makes Tyson Fury feel grounded and feel connected and makes him feel happy, gives him a sense of comfortability, gives him a sense of joy inside, is the sport of boxing, is working out. It's not actually the sport. It's the discipline of it. It's the structure. It's the goals. So you set minor goals. See, that's one of the first things they teach you when you deal with a counselor or anything, when you have any type of mental health issues or, depression, things of that nature. They say set goals, right? And for Tyson Fury, setting goals. For instance, he has this fight coming up, short-term goals, right? And then you work on long-term goals. So he has this fight coming up with Tom Schwartz, right? So Tyson Fury has deadlines and there's goals. So he has to be a certain weight. He's working out. There's a deadline. The date is coming up. So there's something to work towards, right? And once the fight is over, the goal is gone. The thrill is gone. The joy is gone, right? And you have a sense of what next. You understand? Because I've been there. You have a sense of there's nothing left. There's nothing next. what next? A sense of boredom. You understand? And you set another goal, and then, you have another sense of joy, right? Because you have something to work forward towards. And essentially, that's Tyson Fury. Doesn't love the sport of boxing. It's not about beating Deontay Wilder. It's not about beating Anthony Joshua. It's not about becoming undisputed. It's not about winning belts. It's not about money. Because when you suffer from these issues, right, what happens is this. You have a sense of nothing matters. So when you have a sense of nothing matters, such as money, that doesn't matter. Doesn't bring you joy. You're numbed, right? You have a sense of numb. So you're numb. So money doesn't matter. Belts don't matter. You understand? So these are the little minor things that in life that bring him joy, and that's why he's connected to the sport of boxing. And he tells us this all the time, and we look past it. We look past it because we want him to fight Anthony Joshua. We want to see the best fight the best, and Tyson Fury happens to be one of the best. We want to see him rematch Deontay Wilder, and that fight was exciting, but that's not important to Tyson Fury. And that's why today he could say one thing and tomorrow he could say another. Because today he might feel a sense of joy. He might wake up and say, I want to be the best. You know something? I want to be the best. And that's how he feels deep down. And then tomorrow he'd be like, it doesn't even matter. Whatever. And so that's what's taking place with Tyson Fury. That's why we're seeing him wishy-washy, right? And so, to be honest, this is what I'm going to tell you guys. Being a person that dealt with it and knowing people that dealt with it and didn't deal with it well, I happen to be a person that overcome it. Some people don't. And I know people that don't and haven't. And so the fact that he has and he found something to make him feel better, I can look in this camera and say, well wishes to you, Tyson Fury. I wish you all the best. And whatever makes you happy and whatever brings you joy and whatever gets you over the hump and whatever allows you to have joy and success in life, well wishes to you. Because once upon a time, I was saying, you know what? Man, Tyson Fury's not a man of his word. Tyson Fury, is wishy-washy. Tyson Fury is not honest. He's not being honest. But he is being honest. He is. He told us this time and time again. He told us that what the fact that he's active, and I mean physically active, and the sport of boxing forces him to be disciplined. That's what gets him over in life. And he tells us this over and over and over again. But we choose not to listen because of our own selfishness. That's what we do. We choose not to listen because of our own selfish wants. We want to see him fight Deontay Wilder because Tyson Fury happens to be one of the best fighters in the world, heavyweights in the world. And so we want to see the best fight the best. And there's a sense of unfinished business with him and Deontay Wilder. Because you got one side saying Fury won, one side say Wilder won, and there's obviously the fight was met in the middle and nobody won. And so with that said, Deontay Wilder wants a conclusion to that. He wants to settle it. Tyson Fury doesn't have that sense of urgency due to the fact that it doesn't mean anything to him. And that's something that a lot of people can't understand and won't understand. If you've never been there mentally, if you've never been there, in this mental state of depressions or mental health and things of that nature, if you've never been there or you don't know nobody who's been there, and even if you know somebody who's been there, you still don't know what it's like unless you yourself have been in those shoes. And I've been there. And I know people have been there. And I know people that never overcame it. And they're not with us today because of that. You got to be very strong. You have to find something that gets you through. And with Tyson Fury, this is what gets him through. And the reason he doesn't have that same burning desire to be the best, to win a title and things of that nature, is because he's dealing with something much deeper in life that most don't understand because they've never been there. And so with that, I'm going to say that's why Tyson Fury could say, I think we're going to have 3 more good fights. I'm going to stay active, and then I'm done. because it's a sense of drain, because you need this to succeed in life, so to speak. There's a sense of overwhelming where you know, if you don't get up today and do this, you start to think, if I don't get up today and run and exercise, I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to feel like nothing matters. So you need to bring up your energy levels. You need to bring up, you need to feel good. So just so you can get through the day. And so I understand why Tyson Fury today could say one thing and tomorrow could say a whole nother thing. And before, I like everybody else, was a sense of selfishness, because I just want to see him get the Wilder fight. I want to see Wilder get the chance. I want to see a conclusion to it. I want to see it again because it was exciting. And we're not looking past why Tyson Fury flip-flops like this. And he tells us every day, it's not about boxing. It's not about competing. It's not about being the best, and it's not about money. Right? So he earns the money because he still take care of his family. But believe me, if Tyson Fury didn't have a family, he didn't have kids, the money wouldn't mean anything to him. Trust me. Because you get to a point where it's like, okay, I bought this car, and what now? Oh, I bought this house, what now? Oh, I bought this, and what now? That's what happens. And so when he says it's not about the money, he means it. And I know people have been there. I've been there. So I understand where Tyson Fury is coming from. Although our sense of competitive nature and selfishness due to the fact that we want to see the best fight the best, and just happens so Tyson Fury is one of the best. So we want to see him fight Joshua and Wilder. We want to see him go for undisputed. And that means nothing to him. It just doesn't. So unless you personally been there, and maybe there's some people out there that have, I have. It's a dark place, and it's an unsettling place. And you start to deal with things like anxiety and things of that nature, and it's not cool. And like I said, I got friends that I can no longer talk to because they succumb to it. But that's all I got for y'all, man. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Tyson Fury says that he can have 3 more strong fights. He'll stay active. He's going to be very, very active, have 3 fights, and then he could see himself calling it quits and retiring. But that's all I got for y'all, man. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. You already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share this video. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.